Okay, thank you guys and welcome back to Intuitive-da-MoonGoddess channel. I already did some pre-pulling, thinking that I had my phone on record already. So we have Aries out here with the Zodiac, and I'm just gonna use a couple of decks for this. And one of them is the Zodiac deck. And then, as you guys know, I kept my Moonology and my Soul Journey deck blended for this reading as well. And then we're gonna use, I might use my Moon Witch Oracle deck along with the this tarot deck here. So again, I already had some cards pre-pulled, and that was Aries for the Zodiac, the fire sign, and the Sun. So for some of you that is an Aries, some of you may be dealing with the Aries. You could be sitting in the Aries cups. So that could be sun, moon, or rising. And this may be for some of you, definitely for those of you that is an Aries sun, or you're dealing with someone that is an Aries sun. And then we have fire out here as well with the transformation. So this may be some healing going on from dealing with a narcissist. So we're gonna get into this just a little bit more as well. Also, I want to also get some clarity on this. So the next cards we have out from the moon and our soul journey is that we have step out of your comfort zone. A win outcome is forecast. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Surrender to the divine. And we have guilt that came out in reverse. And in the upright it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And so the energy that I wanted to try to tap into today is the your voice of saying no with things that you are uncomfortable with things that make you uncomfortable, and that including with people, places, or things as well. So basically what I kind of get from this is that some of us may be that yes person that we say yes to everything until it pushes our limits or something in the sorts. So it's okay to say no, even though that do make you just a little bit uncomfortable. But you got to keep in mind that this outcome is not about them. It's about you, and whether or not they choose to forgive this situation or not, it's not up to them. But it's up to you to know that you voiced your opinion, you stated what was on your mind, you set your boundaries. And you didn't allow them to cross it. So again, there's this guilt in reverse for some of you that are those yes sayers. That is why that guilt card is in reverse. And again, it's also a reminder that it's okay to say no. You have no reason to feel guilty about it, because at the end of the day, this is your life. This is how this may affect you, and this is your outcome with surrender to the divine here as well. So for some of you that is this Aries, or you're dealing with the Aries that you're having a hard time with saying no to, just put it out there. Regardless to how they feel about it, they will come around eventually. I know they were saying no to some people. They got get into this begging energy, like, man, why? Come on, do this, do that. No. Because if you're uncomfortable with it, don't do it. And then to clarify everything that's out here, we have the Seven of Wands along with the Judgment. So this is just you overcoming this guilt. You are forgiving and letting go by sticking to what you believe in and sticking to your nose. And you're not letting that overpower you. Let these people or whatever overpower you into saying and agreeing to something that you do not want to agree with, that you know will no longer serve your purpose. And that justice is being called on the situation to deliver you out of the outcome. And some of you, this could be Some of you may be dealing with the male that's in Aries, or masculine female as well. For some of you, this individual could be possessive and have a hard time with accepting this no. But the thing of it is, if you know this individual can guilt trip you into saying yes, don't allow it. Stick to your no. Your no is setting the boundary. Okay? Because can't nobody really force you to doing something that you don't want to do, unless they just taking it. And y'all, if you're an adult, you know what I mean about just taking it. Or they just forced you into a situation intentionally, and you're not being aware of what's going on. So yeah.